If you would like to get your song reviewed, dear listener, there's the Filthy Capitalist option. As Sorry says, $125 gets you straight to the head of the line. You don't have to be a part of the alliance. You don't have to be part of the group.
Wait a minute.
And the biggest thing is you don't have to wait. You hop, skip, and jump right in front of everybody. $125 gets you there. You do that 3 times, and then get mashed down to the $75 rate for perpetuity.
Yes!
Also, there is a band review option. So if you've got a band and you're trying to get your band some exposure, hit me up at itsorry@gmail.com, and I'll show you the details about how to pull that off.
You can also jump on Patreon, and there is a option on the tiers to be able to get your band reviewed. Obviously, we can't lie to you, so we can't guarantee a positive review. Get what you get.
It's just rubbish.
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 That's British for garbage.
My favorite is the community option. $1 at the gate gets you in at Patreon. You get to join an alliance. The alliance joins their points together, and that helps determine what songs that we do.
The alliances hang out on Discord.
Message me on Patreon to get the link.
And they do all kinds of other cool things. They do Minecraft, Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah. It's really a community within the community. Anybody can go in the village, facebook.com/Sorry. There's 160,000+ people on the channel. What's cool about the Discord is that it offers a real opportunity for community connection, friendship, that type of thing.
And it's on Discord, so if you're not a Facebook person, it's for you.
You start off at $1.
Right.
Plus you get exclusives. Sorry and I are working on a song. So the first 15 seconds of that was on Patreon. Also, at $15 tier and above, when we actually debut the video, they're going to be there live with us. There you are, dear listener.
Buy our merch.
Buy our merch indeed, and y'all shall eat them.
To buy our merch.
Yes, dear listener, yes, dear listener, yes, dear listener. We've got the old thingy up there.
We have an alliance.
Thank you to Mike Franco up there.
We have an alliance stream tonight. This is, you guys know what it is. That's Patreon. If you're on at least the $1 tier, you send me a message in there and said, hey, I want to join the alliances. I will give you the information on how to get to them.
By the way, for all you beautiful people who are part of alliances, your alliance leaders are going to meet with me right after this stream. So, good things are coming in the works for you beautiful people. Thank you for your patience. We continue.
It was actually your leaders that got Patreon updated to have the live stream so you guys know when they're going to be. So, don't forget to check out Patreon and catch that list. But tonight, we are going to hear from 3 different alliances of ours. The first alliance is Sin and Glory.
Well, do me a favor, because we're kind of behind. Go to the volume and see where we're at.
Okay.
Just checking in the Rumble to see we're good in case of blocks. Yep. I think we're all caught up now. Okay.
But tonight...
CISO in this bitch. What's up, CISO? We got some revisions that we got to send you. Soraya says that her parts, she wants to redo her vocal parts. So, I don't know. Alright, guys. Here we go. Song numero uno. I'm going to get this off of here. Thank you, DJ Mike, for what you gave to us recently. But that was Director Mike, actually.
Correct.
That's right. If you do song reactions, you're a DJ. If you do movie reactions, you're a director. We do have some double dippers. Those are D's. Double dipping DJ directors. If you want to be a double digit DJ director, send an email to Soraya. One of these days, somebody's gonna do something and like get both of them.
Yep.
We're gonna watch a movie and then somebody's gonna do like a crazy ass soundtrack.
DJ Nick did the movie, Elvis movie, and then we listened
Right, then he did 2 songs, but like, let's say like we watched Inception,
yeah,
and then we did the Inception soundtrack.
Oh, that'd be crazy.
Alright guys, here we go. Hey, DJ AP in this bitch.
Alright, I am gonna let you know.
What's up, DJ AT? I appreciate the birthday wishes, my man. You looking pretty beautiful yourself with your beautiful little lady over there. Let's talk about it. Go ahead.
Song number 1 is from Sin and Glory. It's called About a Girl winner. So I think that is the poll that they did.
What, that's the name of it? Is a girl winner?
No, About a Girl.
Oh, a song about a girl.
I think that was the winner of, like, their poll was about, you had to pick a song that was about a girl. And so, the winner was Fleetwood Mac, Gold Dust Woman. Misery Biz says this theme. Oh, this time we did a theme.
Do we have a stream tomorrow? Tomorrow we're gonna.
Hold on. Wait. Please wait.
Hold on, guys.
This is what we have tomorrow.
What happened to 5-1?
That's tomorrow. Okay, I thought tomorrow was 5-1.
Right
there. Okay.
So we do.
Yeah, I couldn't remember.
Okay.
I just wanted us to be up on the same
What
page.
day? What day are we doing it? At 10?
These next two
So
things.
tomorrow, it says, according to the Discord, it's tomorrow at 10.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Okay, so that being the case, I've been telling you guys, if we see you retweet on Twitter one of these things, you're going to get put in a drawing for a free song. So tomorrow, we're going to be doing that drawing because we've had DJ Mike, Dwayne, we've had a bunch of people do retweets and send us screenshots of it. So if you did that and you sent that, we're going to be doing the drawing and we're going to have a bonus song on the encore side, and the encore is going to be your song. So hopefully you're tuned in when we do the drawing. Okay, so tomorrow at 10 is when we're going to do it. We'll do the drawing. We should do the drawing at the beginning of the show, right?
Yeah. Then they can
that
decide.
way for 4 songs, they'll be able to decide.
Locate the person.
Or if you want a shirt, because we owe some people some shirts, or a mug. So it could be a free song, a shirt, or a mug. It's all dependent on you. And thank you very much, Danny Rue 135 for
thank
the
you for
$10
the super chat on Rumble.
super chat. Also, with super chats on Rumble, we're gonna try to sweeten the pot as well. So, really, really good job, guys, for everybody that's been doing that on Twitter. We've been getting some really decent views on Twitter. Right now, I'm pretty sure we're the only people that are doing, like, full video streams on Twitter. Like, full movies, full official videos, that type of thing. I think we're one of the few reactors that has the kind of tech that we have because, like, we're live streaming from Rumble and Twitter and Facebook and YouTube right now.
Yeah, good job on that, by the way. Vinny's the one that runs all of that, so shout out to you, baby.
And we got to
really good on that.
Thank you for this, Ben. We get a video description. We got to get the timestamps moving. Mm-hmm. So shout out to all my beautiful people on Rumble.
Look how prepared I am.
By the way, look at that. Look at the preparation.
All I have to add in is just the numbers.
Yeah, and then it's so good that we have people like Ben.
I know,
obviously,
right?
in there. It's like it makes the channel so much better.
Yep. Ben's like, I will not let you forget.
Yeah, like Ben, like honestly, like he'll just say, like he just says what's on his mind. Like sometimes I'm not gonna lie to you, it annoys me, but at the same time, like your shit will be together.
Yep.
That's the thing about like YouTubes I watch. Sometimes they'll have people, they'll call them trolls and shit. It's like they're not trolls. They're just correcting you on shit. Like I know it's annoying, but it works. Anyway, shout out to Ben. If you guys see the timestamps, and it makes the long marathon videos a lot easier to watch, that's almost single-handedly Ben. By the way,
shout out to Ben.
Another thing. Shout out to all the Ren fans, R-E-N fans, the Renegades, whatever y'all call yourselves. I had like 3 or 4 emails from people that were like, yo, reach out to this guy. He'll lift the ban on you guys, whatever.
Yeah.
And he did it like in 24 hours. So shout out to all the Ren heads, all those beautiful people. You guys did us a solid because we got that done. I also said, tell homie we want to interview him. So who knows? Maybe that'll happen. So shout out to all the big Ren people. All right, guys, here we go.
All right.
Here we go.
I'm going to take down this timestamp now because you're done all the announcements, right?
Yes, I think all the announcements
so we're about
are caught
to go
up
into
with.
Fleetwood Mac.
Fleetwood, it's the first song?
12.
Fleetwood Mac, dear listener, is the first song. Do we have a little intro about them?
Yes, we do, but...
Okay, I'll read it.
Oh, okay, go for it. I have it up on your Fox one.
Yeah, Firefox for some reason. It's saying it's up, but it's not pulling.
All right,
go ahead,
I'll read it.
Oh, I see what happened.
All right.
That's what happened.
Sin and Glory has won their... I'm sorry. Sin and Glory has picked Fleetwood Mac Gold Dust Woman. This is a message from Misery Biz. Misery Biz says, this time we did a theme suggested by Archero about a girl. Songs with lyrics about girl or woman. The winner song, Gold Dust Woman, is from Fleetwood Mac's 11th album, Rumors, 1977. The song was written and sung by Stevie Nicks, and the song got its name from Gold Dust Lane, a street in Wittenberg, Arizona, where Nicks spent time as a child. This was Dwayne's pick.
Dwayne!
Shout
out to Dwayne.
All right, let's check it out.
All right.
Fleetwood Mac, Gold Dust Woman, 1977? Yeah,
I think,
1977.
Yeah, I think it's 1977. I think. Yarasul. So I need you on the what do you call it?
Rumble?
Chat. Hey! We got we got Middle Earth here. Now I'm really, really happy. All right, guys.
Let's do it.
Well, I had the thing up, and I think it was making the situation a little bit chippy.
Okay.
So I'll give it some time. By the way, we got to get this coolant thing.
Okay.
That we talked about.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Yep.
We don't need to do it now.
Oh, you don't want to set it on this for now?
No, not yet. All right, guys, here we go. Fleetwood Mac. The name of the song is... What did you say the name of the song was?
Fleetwood Mac, Gold Dust Woman.
Okay,
Let's go.
Gold Dust Woman.
Let's check it out. I got new glasses. What do you guys think?
I think you look pretty... I think you look decent in glasses.
You like them? I thought they were a little bit too big, but
And you'd be like the...
they said like this is the in thing now, I guess.
What, oversized glasses?
Yep. So, I went with it. You still like them?
Yeah, it's decent.
Lies. They're his.
All right. Hold on.
Let's go.
Well, I'm waiting for the thing to catch up here.
Oh, okay. All right, guys. Random Ask Me Anything. I'm going into my Rumble chat, and I'm going to see if anybody has asked a question. Daniel said, my dad thought Stevie Nicks. LOL. Why?
Okay, we're back.
All right. Let's do it.
Gold Dust Woman.
Gold Dust Woman.
That was Fleetwood Mac.
Wow,
What was
okay.
the name of that song?
Gold Dust Woman. Shout out to Daniel's dad. Did you see that one? My dad thought Stevie Nicks was a witch, and I said, "Well, why?" And he said her voice was entrancing. So okay.
Well, I mean, I guess that would. I mean, hell, that would have been enough back in the day to get her set on fire. So
I was
mean,
like, "Whoa!"
funny, kind of not so funny at the same time.
Yeah,
type of thing.
yeah.
What did you think the song was about? Shout out to Fleetwood Mac.
I mean, as a woman, I'm like, nah, she was just a good artist. We don't have to make that supernatural. She was good at what she did. Okay. What did I think about the song? It was obviously kind of slower song.
Wait, she was a witch in American Horror Story? They took somebody from Fleetwood Mac and put him in the show? That's legit.
Really?
Yeah. That's like a show, American Horror Story. It's like a
I asked Daniel, what did your mother think about your father saying that? He said, not much. She's the one that played it around the house.
Yeah, see, Soraya would have never done that. That's why she's laughing. Yeah, she would have never done that. That name would have never been spoken of in the
He would have
house.
been like, I'm entranced by that woman's voice. I'd be
Even
like, wait, what?
if you had a friend named Steven, he'd have to change the name to like Stephanie or some shit like that to survive if that was the situation.
No!
All right.
Okay. So, I mean, it was a slower sounding song. You know, it's back to 1977. I'm actually completely fine with slower sounding songs. What we were talking about as far as content, hold up, I'm pulling up I lost my lyrics. Here they are. Okay. So she says, rock on, gold dust woman, take your silver spoon, dig your grave. Heartless challenge, pick your path and I'll pray. Wake up in the morning, see your sunrise. Loves to go down, lousy lovers pick their prey. Okay, so was this talking about well, she tells her to take her silver spoon and dig her grave. Like, is it? I don't know if I just completely.
That's pretty badass imagery.
Yeah.
That, you know, the silver spoon is supposed to be
Your
sort of
privilege.
a signal of your privilege.
Yeah.
And that's what you have to use to dig your own grave instead of a shovel.
Yeah.
You know, that's some crazy lyric writing. That's some really good. Like some of these.
Was it entrancing?
Some of these lyricists, man, like a lot of times I'm like, I bet you they're just like, nobody's even gonna get this. Like the thing that I was writing, like I wrote that thing to CISO, and CISO was like, oh, good catch with that. You know, the 12-3-6 one, and he even quoted the next line, the half, like he got the half of it part.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, he
okay.
caught both.
I see what you did there. Okay, so I thought the lyrics were really, really intelligent. I had an idea of where she was going and what the lyrics were about, but I wanted to hear what you had to say
this
first.
is what I got from it, you know, and okay, I just got that whether you're a privileged person or whatever, like you make your decisions in your life, and basically take your silver spoon, dig your grave, heartless challenge, pick your path, and I'll pray. I just got from it that you can pick your path, but you still like. For some reason, what I got out of it was that women have difficulties that we face and we experience, and you can make your plans and you can try to pray and do all these different things, but you're still going to meet those challenges. Like whatever it is, like your silver spoon, you're going to end up digging your grave with it. That's
what you think?
But then it was talking about like lousy lovers pick their prey.
Yeah. I think my interpretation of these lyrics in this song is going to be a little bit different than yours. That's what I think.
Well, I mean, I'm not sold on my interpretation. And I didn't understand at the end when we were, the imagery, pale shadow of a woman. Well, yeah, no, again, that went with what I had originally thought about it, which was like, it's actually sort of like a depressing breakdown. It's like, it doesn't matter, like you're going to make your decisions and you're going to try to do whatever, but at the end, lousy lovers pick their prey. So however bad that relationship went, whether she's the one that is doing it or he's the one that's doing it, somebody is picking their prey. Like somebody made the calculated decision before that relationship started, and they were saying, lousy lovers pick their prey.
Yeah, I think what's happening is that she is having a hard time reconciling her rock stardom with wanting to be treated like a lady, right? Because if you look, this song was written what, in the 70s? You say?
Yeah, 77. Yeah.
77, right? Like, when we say she's in her mid 20s, early 30s, that means she came up in the late 40s, early 50s, right? Which is very traditional, like the trad wife thing. That goes right to that kind of time period that she was raised in. So her understanding of how relationships work and femininity would have been in that paradigm.
Yep.
But at the same time, she's a giant rock star.
Okay.
So how can she, if that's her paradigm for how men and women we're going to relate, then how is that going to work with her, right?
Yep.
So if I look at the lyrics, rock on, gold dust woman, take your silver spoon, dig your grave, right? Because like gold is like valuable, but dust, the idea of gold dust sometimes can just be like you have this valuable thing, but it's like it loses its value because it's reduced to dirt in a way. And so
that's true, because we used to go gold panning. If you got a chunk, then you have something. You would see flecks of it all over the place. There was gold dust all over the place, but it doesn't amount to anything.
Right. So it's gold dust woman is because she's got this stardom, this fame.
Yeah.
And we all know, like, that's fun at the beginning, but then you want companionship.
Yeah.
Whether it's because you believe God designed that or natural selection and it's a selection pressure, your biological clock, whatever you want to say, right? Like, I think her being a powerful woman while at the same time wanting to be in a relationship, you see what I'm saying? Like, it changes things.
Okay.
Wake up in the morning, see your sunrise, loves to go down. Lousy lovers pick their prey, but they never cry out. Cry out loud, cry out. So it's basically, if she has the ability to just choose anybody that she wants, and there's no like thrill of the chase and there's no pursuit, then it's like lousy. It's like too easy. That's what it looks like to me. So she wakes up in the morning, see her sunrise, loves to go down. So shit's going down in the morning. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so they're having a sexual relationship, sure, but she's not really like into it because it was so easy. Lousy lovers pick their prey. Like, if the relationship is this imbalanced, then I don't get to be drawn up in the story. You see what I'm saying? That's what it looks like to me. Well, did she make you cry? Did she make you break down? Shatter your illusions of love? And is it over now? Do you know how? Pick up the pieces and go home.
So she's the lousy lover that's picking her prey because she basically has the pick of the litter based on where she is.
Right, because she can't function like a regular girl in a sort of romance story.
And when she ends those things, they never cry out. The guys don't make a big deal and cry about it. And it said, well, and then is it like posing a question? Well, did she make you cry? Make you break down? Shatter your illusions of love? Is it over now? Did you know how? Pick up the pieces and go home. Rock on, ancient queen. Follow those who pale in your shadow.
See, there it is again. Like, follow those who pale in your shadow.
Yep.
Because it's like, why would you follow somebody who pales in your shadow?
Yeah.
When you say you're in somebody's shadow, that means that person is doing the big thing and you're just kind of along for the ride.
Yeah.
And so that's almost kind of like inevitable for her, is that unless she is with another rock star, then whoever she with is going to be pale in her shadow. Just by definition, because she's this big giant rock star.
Oh.
You see what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
So it's rock on, ancient queen. It's like she's getting all this, it's the girl boss thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Interesting, because she said, follow those who pale in your shadow. And then she says, rulers. So obviously, follow those who pale in your shadow. So you're following, the person that you follow is usually the one that rules you.
Right.
But she said, then she goes on to say, rulers make bad lovers, talking about herself again. You better put up your kingdom up for sale. Is that what she's talking about herself? Like, the only way that she'd be able to make these relationships actually work is if she got rid of her.
Right. That would be the only way, is if she'd have to reduce herself back to a regular person so that an insecure dude would be able to implement those power dynamics, because that's all they know. You see what I'm saying? So it is funny though, Neil. I did have In the Shadow of Our Pale Companion was in my head when I was looking at these lyrics, and I said, nah, I'm going to leave that alone, because that's going to send me into like a 24-minute like diatribe over here. and
That's
that
probably
wouldn't be
what
good
Neil is
for
doing.
that wouldn't be good for anyone. So Neil, I'm just going to give us a nod to that phrase and agree with you. But yeah, like I think that's the paradigm. Rock on, ancient queen, follow those who pale in your shadow. Like you think about Cleopatra, and Mark Antony or whatever, and like Mark Antony was like, yeah, definitely like he had his own name, but his big thing is that he was with Cleopatra. In other words, like there are women like throughout history where they were just head and shoulder Nefertiti, just head and shoulders above, the dudes around them, and because of that, weren't able to have love type of thing. Like it's like a woman has to make that decision. You're either going to be completely power. You're going to have all this power, and if you do have all this power, there are dudes that'll be with you and all the rest of it. Yep. But you're not going to be in the middle of a narrative like what you grew up in.
Yep.
Ain't gonna be no Snow White. Ain't gonna be no Prince. It doesn't matter. Look,
right.
It doesn't. We have this conversation a lot offline. It doesn't matter what men or women say in the evolving of culture and ideas and progress. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, men are men and women are women, and we were made the way that we were made, and that's never gonna change, ever. Yeah. Everybody knows you can absolutely come up with a Darwinistic understanding of this context, selection pressures, blah, 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 blah. But I'm a Christian. I just think that in relationships, here's what I think happens if this is not acknowledged. If we do not acknowledge that, generally speaking, men lead in relationship or whatever, or generally speaking, because the Bible assumes that a man is coming into a relationship with an advantage because of the social context that he's in. Mm-hmm. The Bible assumes that. So it says to the men, you've got to be, to love your wife as Christ loved the church. And all Jesus did was, I came here to serve you. That's what he said. The greatest among you is the one who serves. So now it seems to me like the Bible's like solution to the battle of the sexes and how relationships work is to say, there is an actual real life battle of the sexes happening. And there are winners and losers. And there are ways in which men and women can function that recognizes our differences as men and women, while at the same time, there doesn't have to be an oppressor relationship.
Right. Yeah.
And so like, I that is a template. That's a story that we're in the middle of that we can talk about. And so we have different, we can tell what's going on. Whereas if you're trying to locate yourself in a secular story, which is absolutely possible, and your paradigm is, the man is like chasing you and all the rest of it, and like you're waiting by the phone, you don't know if he's gonna call and all the rest. She's not having those experiences anymore because dudes are just happy that she's talking to them. You know what I'm saying? Like she was getting treated like you get treated all the time, like on a regular basis. And you saw her, she's not really, you know what I'm saying? So that's what it looks like to me. It just looks like to me like she's trying to reconcile all this power that she has as an artist and as a really, really good artist with the very real desire to be in a relationship where somebody could, lead her and doesn't need her but wants her type of situation.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's hard too, like for women, because there we go, Daniel says behind every great man is a strong woman.
That's true.
I think that it would be difficult, to. I mean, I know. I haven't been a successful musician like she has, but when I was hit a certain age, people were starting to tell me like, you're gonna have to tone yourself down and don't be so great at the things that you're great at, because it's gonna make people uncomfortable. They're gonna feel like that they can't live up to that. Yeah. But I mean, maybe that also had to do. No, that's what they were saying. In the spirit of what they were saying, that's absolutely what they were saying. So I remember I was like, I'm not gonna do that for anybody. Well, of course. I was like, I'm not gonna do that for anybody. Like somebody's gonna have to just like become whatever or be that whatever. I mean,
yeah. Yeah, you never changed on that.
What do you mean?
I mean,
I absolutely did. There was a whole bunch of things that I was like, that doesn't.
yeah, but internally, like attitude-wise, you didn't.
Oh, no, not
Nobody would have looked at that relationship and go, yeah.
No,
right,
yeah, okay, I see what you're saying.
please.
I see what you're saying.
You were looked upon as the on the outside looking in, you were perceived to be a certain way. I know it wasn't like that in actual.
Okay, all right. Well,
but I definitely see how people could have perceived it a certain way for sure.
Okay, I mean the point is, that's a difficult place to be at. Like if you're like, I'm not gonna, because I believed that I could find somebody though. Like because I didn't think that the standards were that high. I'm like the standards are in the Bible. So what do you mean? This is not that high. You know, somebody who is very into the Bible, who knows their way around it, has some memory in it. And I mean, I didn't expect it to be like your level for the teaching. Like I expected, less than that. But anyway, I'm just saying, like, I can see where she's coming from and how difficult that would be to find yourself like in a relationships, because I think even culturally, it's hard for women to have respect for men because there's so much disrespect and disregard of men overall. Like we don't need no man and all that. So I think it's hard to see, like, in her position where she has for her job, like it's going to be hard to find somebody that can contend with her and somebody that she can, and I think that people misunderstand and think, well, the person has to make more than her. I don't know if that's true or not. What do you think about that?
I mean, I'm not a female. I'm not a woman. I don't know how y'all operate. I mean, it just seems to me that there's no real rhyme or reason. It's if the girl likes you, there's just certain things she's just going to tolerate. And if she doesn't like you, she's just not going to tolerate them. Mm-hmm. It's just that simple. Like, like to me, because I've seen it. Because I've been like, like there's this one dude like that used to hang around with us. And like the dude was like, if it wasn't for being at church, like he would get no conversations with females, much less, you see what I'm saying? And like he was not very developed as far as how to engage them and things like that. Like,
right.
So I think a lot of it is like the stories that you get yourself caught up in. Like she probably, like I said, if she was coming up, late 40s, early 50s, then the stories she would have heard and the idealized life she would have heard would have been a Prince Charming type figure, somebody to come sweep her off her feet that was more than her equal. Like this whole hypergamy situation that, the manosphere people are talking about, which is true to a degree, but because it won't be acknowledged, then people like the manosphere people can come and completely like take advantage of it. Yeah. And, I also think like the lyrics of this song kind of also explain why Beyonce stayed with Jay-Z even after his indiscretion.
Okay.
Because it's like, how many other people is she going to see that's on her level that is not impressed with her, that even could get to the point where they would even consider cheating on her? Everybody else is looking at her like she's a goddess. So if she left Jay, then it would be like, okay, then she would be, yeah, sure. They would all, oh, Beyonce, but then it wouldn't be, you know what I'm saying? It wouldn't be a real relationship type of thing. And the other thing is that Jay did look genuinely like apologetic about it. He looked like he was genuinely sorry about it. So, I mean, yeah. So I mean, I don't know. That's what the song was to me. That's what the song was to me.
That is such an interesting thing. Yeah, that is something I would like to talk about for hours, but off camera, because it's such a the topic itself is it can get kind of wonky. You know what I mean? Like. Because you're right, like she stayed with him. She did some fight back. She did the Lemonade album, and he put his apology.
That's one of the biggest fight backs of all time. Was that Lemonade?
Yeah,
record.
Right. Yeah. But at the same time, it is interesting because if she was dating somebody else or she was married to somebody else, she might have been like, no, this is too much. I'm not going to stand for this. But she did stay with him. I don't know. Anyway, I think that topic would be interesting to kind of like try to dig down the psychology of, because I'm sure that you can find similar patterns in women in there. But you're right. It's who you like. But I guess I don't know enough about Jay-Z, so it's hard for me to constitute that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know anything about the homie. I've heard a couple of things by him, nothing super spectacular. So I don't know enough to be able to be like, yeah, that makes sense to me. But obviously she knows him. And I do think that there is something significant.
He's definitely equivalent to her, if not. You know, I mean, he literally started out on this, literally a self-made billionaire. Like, Jay-Z is
sure
to brag
she's
about.
Not staying with him because of his money. There's got to be something about his person that she's like, yeah, I hate that you did that, but I can respect that. And so she makes it work.
I think that goes into their calculations. I think
I agree.
It's not the money, but
right.
the personality that gets a person to come up in the ghetto with every single statistic against you and then emerge as a billionaire.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
that's more
there's something in your personality that's accomplishing.
That's way more present. So there's something about that guy that she knows she's not going to find that anywhere else. And all the other dudes are going to be worshiping her and saying, oh, Beyonce, you know, whatever, like, you know. So being worshipped is one of the most dehumanizing things you can endure. So, yeah, I'm going to go with a 9.2.
Yeah, if that's all the person does, but, you know, a little bit here and there is okay.
Dwayne is busy with his acting career. He is saving the leading lady. Of course, we got celebrities in this bitch. I'm gonna give this one a 9.2.
Ah, boy. I think I'm gonna go with a solid 9 on this one.
Solid 9,
solid
she says.
9.
We shall return, dear listener. We
be
shall
right
return.
back.
Commercial break. We'll be right back. Vin out.
Sorry out.
Go. I'm Vin.
I'm sorry.
If you would like to get your song reviewed, dear listener, there's the Filthy Capitalist option. As Sorry says, 125 gets you straight to the head of the line. You don't have to be a part of the alliance. You don't have to be part of the group.
Wait a minute.
And the biggest thing is you don't have to wait. You hop, skip, and jump right in front of everybody. 125 gets you there. You do that 3 times, and then get mashed down to the $75 rate for perpetuity.
Yes!
Also, there is a band review option. So if you've got a band and you're trying to get your band some exposure, hit me up at itsorry@gmail.com, and I'll show you the details about how to pull that off.
You can also jump on Patreon, and there is a option on the tiers to be able to get your band reviewed. Obviously, we can't lie to you, so we can't guarantee a positive review. Get what you get.
It's just rubbish.
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 That's British for garbage.
My favorite is the community option. $1 at the gate gets you in at Patreon. You get to join an alliance. The alliance joins their points together, and that helps determine what songs that we do.
The alliances hang out on Discord.
Message me on Patreon to get the link.
And they do all kinds of other cool things. They do Minecraft, Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah. It's really a community within the community. Anybody can go in the village, facebook.com/Vin and Sorry. There's 160,000+ people on the channel. What's cool about the Discord is that it offers a real opportunity for community connection, friendship, that type of thing.
And it's on Discord, so if you're not a Facebook person, it's for you.
You start off at $1.
Right.
Plus you get exclusives. Sorry and I are working on a song. So the first 15 seconds of that was on Patreon. Also, at $15 tier and above, when we actually debut the video, they're going to be there live with us. There you are, dear listener.
Buy our merch.
We are in the midst of our Alliance stream.
Here we go, you guys. Oh, Epic Underground is our next alliance. Do you have any announcements before I'm going to take that timestamp and...
Do I have any announcements relative to the Epic Underground? Not right now.
All right, so 44. Okay. All right, so we have up next is Falkenbach. It's called When...
Is that literally the name of the band? Falkenbach?
Falkenbach? Well, that's how I pronounced it.
Okay.
Falkenbach.
Falkenbach.
When Gajarhorn will sound.
When what? What did you
Just
call it?
look at it twice.
Okay, gotcha.
All right. Archero
I
says,
think the J is like a Y. I'm not sure.
I'm not familiar. The theme of this Alliance poll was stories. Submissions could be any song in any genre, but the Alliance member would share a story connected to the song, such as seeing the band live, an experience they had while hearing this song, or a memory they associate with the song. We had a tie. So this is the first of the two winners. This song by the German band Falkenbach was chosen by me, Archero.
Archero himself?
First, listen to my story here. Oh.
Archero's story.
Okay.
Oh, so that's a 2-minute video. So just send it over.
So this is the first of the two winners. This song by the German band.
This is going to be interesting. Okay, so
send you the link?
Yeah, send me the link for Archero's thingamajig.
Okay, I can do that. Copy link address.
We are live on Rumble, you beautiful people. Live on Rumble.
Like this? Send it like this?
Yeah, just send me that link.
Okay, there you go.
And we're a little bit chippy still, so.
All right, you guys. We're going to take that timestamp off there because we're going to have to start that over.
We had a fan or something. All right, so we're going to watch the story video. I'm intrigued now. We're going to watch this story video from Archero, and then we're going to watch the thingamajig.
Vinny's going to download that for you guys.
Relax.
Class. All right.
That's what got us the free stuff.
Really?
So is when I said halas.
Oh, yeah.
He said, how do you know? How do you know? He was so happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, if he would have really known, he would have told us to get the hell out of the store.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes.
Oh, boy. Okay, so Daniel gave that last song an 8.4. He said, I want to hear Sorry Pronounce this next band.
Oh, is that what he said?
Yep. Well, you got to hear it. You almost got to hear it twice because Vinny was like, wait, what?
Hold on, guys. We're about to tell this story. We're about to tell the story, but it's got to be done properly. And, of course, Soraya's computer. Oh, gosh, man. That's like, you guys have, one of these days I'll tell you, like, the things that God does to troll me. Like, you have no idea. And I'm not a difficult person to troll in certain circumstances, man. This is not one of them.
That's very true.
So could you just please talk to the people while this
Well,
stuff
I mean,
gets
I
around?
was.
Yeah,
all right,
go
you
ahead.
guys. So if you're on a Rumble side, we can do a random Ask Me Anything. I guess we can do it on either side. But don't forget to go onto the Rumble side and sign up. We have more movies and stuff on the way. Oh, I'm going to have to get rid of that timestamp. That was no good. Oop. All right. Hold on. Okay, I am now on the YouTube chat going back and forth to the Rumble one. All right, let's see. What's up, Mike Franco? I'm going to relax off stream, says Ian. I guess it's hard work to watch us. He's like, I'm going to relax off stream. Maybe I'll come back on. All right, do what you got to do. Alliance stream. Let's see. Metal time. You guys, does anybody have any questions? Todos aquí somos amigos. Unfortunately, I don't. Vinny might be able to read that. I can't. I wonder if there's a translate button on the side here. There's not.
I think he's saying everybody here are friends.
Oh, okay. Good luck with the tech, says Ian. Neil, do you have any... Wait, are you coming to the Alliance meeting later, Neil? Because we're having an Alliance meeting right after this stream finishes. So, guys, prepare yourself for that. I made a... Should I show them your shirt?
Yeah.
All right, I'll be right back. I made a shirt.
No.
Nope, never mind.
Just talk to him, man.
Okay, cool. We're gonna start it when it finishes. Apparently, Nelson, we are all friends. Ian, you want to know when we're gonna hear CISO's song? If you keep an eye on that list on Patreon, it's gonna get posted up on there. When I'm gonna post May's list of when the songs are gonna be when the streams are going to be, and it'll be up in that list. So you'll find out. Any fun trips or concerts planned, says Archero. It's funny, we were just looking at, Sean had sent us a list of the Slipknot shows that are going to be happening. So we usually, whenever we see these shows, we go to not Manchester. It's
Mansfield.
Mansfield. Yeah. Mansfield in Massachusetts. And so they are doing a show over there. We may or may not be there. Who knows? But I guess they're touring with Orbit Culture. So Vinny was interested in that. Neil, last time I dropped out and couldn't get back on, so I'll be more careful with what I click on. Oh no, for what? I loved it and shared it with some metal loving friends. Oh, you already heard it? CISO song? Is it metal or is it rap? I don't know any of the information on it. Yeah.
No, C stuff is metal.
Oh, okay.
That's the one that did our song.
Yeah, but he did his he can rap too. He sent that thing that was like a rap, didn't he? Wasn't that
was Applejack. That wasn't him.
Who's the one that said they used auto-tune? That was CISO, right?
All right, you ready?
Thought it was a lot of rapping.
I am certain Insomnium will tour North America in May.
Oh,
they better.
Okay.
All right, guys. Here is Archero's story. Then we'll get into Falkenbach.
Archero is seeing them